Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Our people say a king's crown is not a market trinket. He who dares to copy it calls the ancestor to war. That is exactly what is going on right now. We got another report that the Aare crown controversy, has moved the palace to a place, an unbelievable place. As elders, are beginning to be very, very scared. Will the truth finally come out? That is what they are asking. A storm brews in the sacred city of Ile-Ife as a mysterious affliction befalls an artist who was commissioned to craft the revered Aare crown. With whispers growing louder and the weight of tradition pressing down on the palace. The question on everyone's lip is, will the truth finally be exposed? Because, of course, you heard the other day where they had talked about, the traditional cult. It's not everybody. Who will go and carry crown? Is it you? Is it Mama Yabo? Is it Mama Tokbe? Is it Papa? Is Papa Tunde? It's somebody who is a member of the cult. They know the modus operandus. They know how to lift the crown. They know how to carry the crown. It's not an ordinary person that will do it. So right now that this first person has been exposed, they are now beginning to see the seriousness of some of the things that they are doing. You know something? Even in the church community, there are a lot of people who don't believe in what is being preached. And so it is that even in the traditional community, apparently they may have told them this is the most powerful crown in Ile-Ife, and they thought that, okay, it's just a myth, it's nothing, it's a myth, one blah, blah, blah. And right now they are beginning to see that the crown will find itself, and the crown will fight, and the ancestors will fight. Now, as the Ooni of Ife summons the powerful Ile-Ife, of course, we do know Ile-Ife, of course, the guilty in the palace tremble in fear, those who conspired in the shadows, believing they could, outmaneuver the gods, now face the ultimate reckoning. If Ile-Ife forces the afflicted artist to speak, he may reveal shocking secrets, names of those who have dared to tamper with sacred custom, elders who might have had a hand in, spiritual manipulation, and even high-ranking figures within the palace. This is what we are hearing. As at the time they were trying to make these findings, they said the man was not talking. It's like his mouth was locked or shut or something. He's been so sick that he couldn't talk. But they said by the time Ile-Ife will come out from the groove, they had already gone, as at when this was happening, they had already sent people to go and bring her. And by the time she came out, they would come out. They said they were scared that Ile-Ife might be able to make this man to begin to speak. Okay. For those found guilty, the consequences, are severe. In Ile-Ife, the spiritual and traditional capital of the Yoruba people, tampering with sacred objects, especially a crown as significant as the Aare, is an unforgivable offense. The Yoruba people believe that crowns are not just ornament, but embodiment of ancestral spirit and divine authority. The Aare crown in particular carries an enormous weight, symbolizing leadership, tradition, and the direct connection between the Oni and the deities. If an elder, a chief, or any member of the palace is implicated in this scandal, tradition dictates swift and unforgiving punishment. The guilty pays, party. In fact, the guilty will party with, my God, it will be terrible from what we are hearing, okay? Now, they say one of such, the Yoruba people from time before now, going through their history, there used to be banishment a lot, but with the advent of civilization, they really remove banishment. Yoruba people in their history, you see that they believe in, working on people and getting them to be reintegrated, okay? In those days, Omokpain was their, you do anyhow, you see anyhow, they buy you, okay? But right now, they believe in reintegration, okay? And I want to believe that those laws, banishment and all of that, like I said before, is the Igbos who are still practicing that even up until now. But right now, with this kind of capital traditional offense, that person is likely, to be banished. There's a banishment from Ile-Ife. Those who defy sacred traditions are considered a spiritual threat to the land. They are exiled. Okay, they are exiled, never to return, as their presence is believed to bring misfortune and disrupt cosmic balance. Okay, and a second thing that can happen: loss of title and status. If a respected elder or chief is involved, they will be stripped of all honors and title. This is the ultimate disgrace, and as their lineage may also bear the consequences for generation. Spiritual cleansing, right? The palace and the affected individual must undergo, powerful ritual to cleanse the land of any impurity. Sorry, let me take water. I feel like I need to take water, please. Yes, thank you. I'm back. So, this could involve sacrifices, incantation and offering to the gods to restore balance, divine punishment. The Yoruba believe that Orimola, the deity of wisdom, and the ancestors do not forgive those who tamper with sacred symbols. Anyone guilty may suffer mysterious illness, loss of fortune, or even premature death as a form of divine retribution. While the guilty, cower in fear, the innocent celebrate, knowing that the gods are finally exposing the hidden evil. As the investigation deepens, tension rises within the palace walls. Who will be revealed as the betrayer? Why was the afflicted artist brought into this supernatural storm? Could this, suffering be the key to unlocking the truth? That is the question that everybody is asking right now. Now, Dela writes, if you have been following me, there is this thing they have been saying. They said that the Aare crown, it is not something that anybody can carry. It's them, somebody inside. And that is why they are saying that they must swear. They said over the weekend, some of the Oloris swore, and others have not, with so many excuses. And Kabiyesi is warning them not to play with him. They should go ahead and swear. If you're innocent, you should not be afraid of swearing. But they said this man that was brought into the palace, has made everybody that people are afraid, because they do know that as and when they brought the man, they knew that it was over, because the man was going to spill, out who commissioned him to do whatever that he did. Okay, so, but what is going on right now? We are still on it. More information and everything that happened. Of course, you do know that I'm going to bring it here to you. I appreciate you guys so much, Dela, right? Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.